Tom, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I came here this morning to deliver a wake-up call. It is something that some in this room might not want to hear, but I think it needs to be said. We have a failing business on our hand. That's the way I see the state. That's the way I see the nation. As of this morning, we have 174,000 of our fellow citizens in the state unemployed. We have 14.8 million Americans unemployed. What we're doing isn't working. Those of us who come from the private sector recognize that you do two things when you take over a failing business. First thing you do is figure out which people have failed you, and you replace them. You don't promote them, you replace them. And the second thing you do is figure out the broken process, and you fix it. When I got back from Bosnia, that's how I turned around a couple of companies, doing exactly that. Let me tell you about the new face of unemployment out there in Connecticut. I've been traveling this state in my pickup truck for a year, running a grassroots campaign. I'll tell you about an Avon reemployment group I spoke at. It was middle-aged, it was suburban, it's never been unemployed before. And those folks, they look a lot like the folks in this room this morning. My view is this: if we're going to fix it, we need a big, bold plan. What I call for is something I call Project 1776. We're going to reinvest and rebuild America. Three things we've always done in this nation's history. First, we're going to invest in American education, especially technical school education. Second, we're going to invest in American infrastructure, roads, bridges, ports, high-speed rail. And third, the public-private partnerships which have always built this nation, from the Erie Canal to the National Highway System to the internet. None of this will be easy, and it won't be cheap. Anybody who tells you that doesn't know what they're talking about. What I'm calling for is to take the money we're now wasting in Iraq and Afghanistan, to take the money we're wasting on agricultural subsidies, like ethanol, like sugar, and I want to invest $200 billion a year for 5 years. If we do that, if we reinvest in this nation, then we can rebuild the 10 million jobs we've lost in this recession and lay the path for 10 million more. But I would respectfully contend that a career politician who spent 20 years destroying jobs isn't about to wake up on the job in the Senate and figure out how to do it.